So this is a third video of my attempt at making a side-scroller, just the progress at this point. The last two videos were somewhere in between a tutorial and a demo, and I decided to, for this video and the ones after, just to keep it more to a demo, because doing a half and half approach is not really useful. It's just a really long, confusing demo. So far, we've made a very simple engine, which is a little collision engine in which a ball can hop around and feel the force of gravity and friction and jump around in these little bricks. Next, we made a very simple level editor, which can pretty up that world that the bricks live in and design like a more involved level set. So in this video, we'll show the current progress in which the ball has been converted to a sprite, an animated sprite, which runs around. We've added non-player characters, enemies which can be hopped on and killed, Mario style, and also kill the player. So let's run the program we have now. We see it's that same engine that we designed with the side scroller, except now the ball has now become this little sprite. And the way it's animated, as you can see, the graphics are pretty atrocious. I'd like to tell you that if I spend a lot more time on it, I can make it look prettier, although I'm not sure if that's true. But this is what we have so far, and you can see it's the same kind of collision engine. It's just a ping graphic with transparency around it, and every time he moves a given amount, say 2 pixels, the animation, the next frame of the graphic is drawn, so it gives this illusion of actual running. There's also enemies that hop around that are part of the game, and the enemies are treated just like the bricks. We can step on these bricks, except now there's just special cases. The enemies on each game loop, they move around and are animated in the same way as the player sprite, and we check for collisions with the bricks and enemies separately. If there's a collision with the enemy, we check which side it happened. If it happened from the top, we kill the enemy. If it happened from the side, we kill the player. We can see this little life indicator here has been reduced by 1. And that allows us to kind of hop around, and this is just going on constantly during the game, so we can play it as if it's a real side scroller here. You can see it's running in midair. And there's also these spikes here, which also will kill the player. Just to add a little bit more, a very slight amount of, I don't know, pizzazz, we added these, we can add these little clouds here in the background. And you can see they're not really static. They move around very slightly to give the illusion of depth, like they're far away. The way to make, one way at least, to make something look like it has depth is to simply increase its position along with the screen, but divided by some number which represents its length. And this means that it just moves more slowly. So if the player moves 10 units, this thing moves, say, 1 unit. And that's kind of mimics the way that you see things. The further away they are, the less angle, the slower the angle moves as you're looking at it. So there we have it, this fancy, not so fancy level that ends right here. I guess that's it for this one. Next time there'll be a scary looking boss at this point. Thanks for watching.